Good day, this is Beverly Bayot, third year college at Negros Oriental State University, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. For today's video, we will tackle about the following. The first one we will tackle is the teacher qualification in Philippines and Spain. The second one is the professional engagement and support of teacher in Philippines and Spain. The third one is the differences of the Philippines and Spain in behalf of sample of faculty development program. Then the last one we will tackle is the organizational structure, and we will gonna compare the organizational structure of Philippines between Spain. Okay, let's tackle number one first. Teacher qualification. We will proceed to teacher qualification in Philippines. The standard teaching credential in the Philippines is a 4-year bachelor's degree. Elementary school teachers are qualified through a Bachelor of Elementary Education, and secondary school teachers through a Bachelor of Secondary Education. The curriculum for both these programs are tailored to the level of education, and it is set by Commission for Higher Education and consists of general education subjects, education-related subjects, subject specialization, and practical teaching. For those with a bachelor's degree in other field, can also qualify to becoming a teacher by completing a postgraduate program in education. These postgraduate programs range from 1 semester to 1 year in length and are completed by awarding a credential most commonly referred as the Certificate of Professional Education. Requirements vary by state, but at the bare minimum, teachers need to have a bachelor's degree, have experience teaching, usually accomplished through student teaching, and hold a valid teaching certificate in their state. More on how to become a certified below. Teacher qualifications in Spain. Licensed teacher can teach in Spanish private international schools. Teacher will play or will generally need to have 2 to 3 years of licensed teaching experience to land a teaching job in Spain. And although there are exceptions, it can be difficult to get a job teaching in Spain without an EU passport. If you ever thought about teaching abroad in Europe, then it's more than likely that teaching English in Spain has crossed your mind. It's got a booming ESL industry, and teachers flock there in a search of daytime naps and sangria. We're sure there are other incentives, but daytime naps, how could you not? Siestas and sangria aren't all Spain has to offer. It's a soccer-mad country where if you don't already love football, you soon will. The main subject being focused in Spain is English. The main requirements to teach English in Spain are a recognized teaching certificate, TEFL or Teach English as a Foreign Language, the CELTA or Certificate in English Language Teaching to Adults, and TESOL or Teach English to Speakers of Other Languages are the main certificates. That's not to say that teaching English in Spain is going to be the same regardless of where you go. In fact, you'll find every different sports from ESL teachers across the country. From quiet country towns to boosting cities like Madrid and Barcelona, there are sorts of lifestyle on offer. Don't worry, the naps are always included. Whether you're looking for a quiet beachside escape from it all or uptown with a little more swagger, you'll find a school that suits you. The people are friendly, the food is beyond delicious, and the scenery. For our purposes, faculty development included any participation in verifiable activities face-to-face. The following are some examples, certainly not an exhaustive list. Attendance at, not necessarily presentation, faculty orientations, local, regional, national, international conferences, professional development institutes programs, workshops, courses or other academic studies, seminars, webinars, brown bag lunches, continuing medical education activities, completion of mandatory training programs or modules, participation in mentoring programs as a mentor or mentee, participation as a chair member of a study section, participation as a chair member of an accreditation team, peer review activities, serving on or leading committees, writing and administering grants, collaborating with colleagues from other institutions, designing and facilitating faculty professional development program, the implementation of the Special Program in Foreign Languages or SPFL in Spanish by the Department of Education or DepEd is a prudent investment to restore the 4-century-old socio-cultural ties between Spain and the Philippines, particularly in the field of educational improvement. By incorporating SPFL in the new to K-12 basic education, the implementation of the special program in foreign language in Spanish by the Department of Education is a prudent investment to restore the 4-century-old socio-cultural ties between Spain and the Philippines, particularly in the field of educational improvement. This special program was initially offered at the 3rd and 4th year high school levels in 14 pilot schools in 2009. After 5 years of rigid implementation by highly trained and committed Filipino teachers, Spanish has become the biggest SPFL program of DepEd, overtaking other foreign terms of expanding the career opportunities and possibilities for employability among high school students under the new K-12 education system and 72 public secondary schools. The rapid assessment facilitated by CEAMEO and NOTHT aimed to determine the current status and the last one we will tackle is the organizational structure of Spain and Philippines. Organizational structure of Philippines. Organizational structures refers to the formal and informal patterns of relationships by which an institution organizes works and distributes power. The federal government's organizational structure is rigid, hierarchical, and segmented. It is also dilutes individual responsibilities. Modeled after the American system, the Philippine national government has an executive branch and presidents, a bicameral legislature with a House of Representatives and the Senate, and a judicial branch with the Philippine Supreme Court presiding over the federal court system. Organizational structure in education of the Philippines. K-12 in the Philippines has three levels: primary school or primary education, K to 6 or junior high school, lower secondary education, which is 7 to 10, and senior high school or upper secondary education, which is 11 to 12.